Link state advertisements describe all of the network connectivity within our autonomous system, at least from OSPF's perspective. It's got things like the age, how long it's been in there, a sequence number. Let's gain a little bit more understanding of these. Every single network change is going to increment the sequence number, and it begins around that hexadecimal value. 0x says hex, and then it's going to be 8 and a bunch of zeros. So if you see these going up frequently, that would be a sign maybe of a flapping network. There's something called a paranoid update. This is something worthy of knowing. We send a database descriptor packet. Do you remember all the different OSPF packet types? Well, the database descriptor is one of those that lists off all of the sequences that we know about. Okay, so it's kind of the laundry list of here's things that I know. A database descriptor is exchanged early on in the peering, and it is later exchanged every 30 minutes. And that's right, it's 30 minutes, which is a really unusual timer. We called this the paranoid update because we're just making sure that we didn't miss a sequence number having changed. And so every single change is going to bump up that sequence number. The command here, show IP OSPF database, let's perform it and see what we can see. I'll tell you, honestly, rarely do I troubleshoot with this information. And always, when I did troubleshoot with OSPF database information, always it caused more problems than it solved. In terms of, it's just not a lot of information that we can easily use. So what do we see here? Well, we see our router ID, we see the process ID. Remember, those are separate. Process ID is local, names the OSPF process. Router ID, look for the router ID command, hire loopback interfaces, that sort of thing. Now, router link states. What OSPF LSA type is this? Router link states. What OSPF LSA type is this? That's our type 1, is it not? Netlink states. What type is that? So the table that we have here properly lists the names of each of these. I do not have redistribution going on, so I don't expect to see any external routes, but I do see summary netlink states named maybe a little bit differently than this table, but certainly close enough for us to make the association that this is type 3 LSA information.